So we're live here at Georgetown Academy with the hit into the net, point for Georgetown. We're in set number 2. Georgetown won the first set. Unsure of the final score. They lead it 1-0 over Academy. Mackenzie Bernard serving here. 7-2. Georgetown leads it, and that service error will give it right back to the Academy Bumblebees. 3-7 now. Here in set number 2, Georgetown looking to go 6-0 today in sets. If they can take this set to win this match over Academy. Back to serve goes number 1. Shaylin Good for the Bumblebees. Serve across, Guido up to Allie. To Jaden Meisner, and Jaden Meisner with the big kill for the side out. 8-3 Georgetown. Sorry for the delayed start. Work called. So an emergency call had to go be handled, and now I'm back in the booth. We'll be here all day tomorrow for all 3 matches for Georgetown. Back here live, Georgetown High School. 8-3 as Albright serves again. And an ace right there in between a couple of Bumblebees. In between Good and the libero. Miscommunication there allows it to hit the floor, and it's a 9-3 lead for Georgetown. Libero, Ella Segovia. Albright back near side. Gets the sign, the jump serve underway. Segovia. Sodek sends it over on the second touch. Now Guido will send a free ball over and gets the home roll on the net. The kind of net roll there as it hit the net, climbed over, and dropped in for Guido, and a 10-3 lead now for Georgetown. This is the final match of day 1 here in the Georgetown Eastview Leander High School tournament. All 3 sites are host for different pools. This is pool 2. Georgetown with a win here. We'll sweep this one 6-0 and win all 3 matches to take the number 1 seed into day 2. Serve sent over. Albright will set Guido, and Guido with the kill to the middle of the floor. And the side out back to Georgetown. 11-4 the score. Missed one there on that service error by Albright. Guido will take a seat. And Sadie McCauley comes in on the back row. She'll serve for Georgetown here. Leading it by 7, 11-4 in set number 2. Tomorrow's first match for Georgetown should be at 9 a.m. live. We'll have it here on the SHN Sports Network. McCauley serve, cross court to the near side, played up. Set to the near side, the attack. Blocked into the, onto the floor, 12-4, point for Georgetown. But they'll reset all the pools tomorrow. And Georgetown, being the winner of Pool 2, will stay here at Georgetown to host. They'll be the top seed. Serve over. Good read there at the net by Meisner. The overpass. She dunks it back down for the point. 13-4 now. Georgetown by 9. First day of school here at Georgetown ISD. Hopefully all the kids settled in. A few of them here are still hanging out watching volleyball. McCauley from the far side. Jump serve across. Set to the far side. The attack, nice dig by McCauley. Albright sets to the far side to Miller. Her attack is dug up. Set to the middle, the tip over. Nice one-handed save by Albright. Second touch by Allison O'Shaughnessy. Is dumped over for the kill. And a 14-4 lead now for Georgetown. Timeout called by the Academy Bumblebees. Their first of the set. We'll take a quick timeout. Georgetown Lady Eagle Volleyball continues here in just a moment. Out of the timeout by the Bumblebees. Sadie McCauley continues her serve for Georgetown, far side. Sends it across. And the serve receive error by the Bumblebees gives the point to Georgetown. 15-4, lead it by 11. I have it right. The times tomorrow will be 9 a.m., 11 a.m., and 2 p.m. for Georgetown as McCauley puts it into play. Set back to the far side. Attack down the line, and a good one. Good swing there by number 10, Ava Lott, for the kill on the side out, 5-15. As Lott will now drop back to serve for Academy, middle of the back row. Flat-footed serve across Lott. McCauley up to Albright, set to the far side. Miller with the attack, off the block and down for the kill. And a side out back to Georgetown. The lead back to 11, 16-5. As Jaden Meisner comes off. On the back row, Reagan Ramirez, the libero, will serve as Mackenzie Bernard back to the front row to join Miller and Allison O'Shaughnessy. Attacked by the Bumblebees, dug up by Albright. Ramirez to the far side. Miller roll shot, played up by the Academy. The attack tip over. Nice save by Albright. Second touch by Allison O'Shaughnessy, and a free ball sent over by Miller. And Academy has a chance to set up here. Set to the near side. The tip over, played at the net, block, and now a battle at the net. And that one's won by number 11, Yasmin Traore. She wins that blocking battle at the net for the side out to Academy, and it's 6-16. Back to serve goes number 3, Kaylin Kambick. Kambick will serve from the middle of the back row, trailing by 10. Jump serve sent across. McCauley up to Albright, quick set in the middle. The timing off between Albright and Mackenzie Bernard. And so the unforced error will give the point to Academy, 7-16. And that'll draw a timeout from head coach Jenny Richardson for Georgetown. One timeout apiece now used here in set number 2. Quick timeout. Lady Eagle Volleyball continues in just a moment. Back out of the timeout, back here at Georgetown High School. We're in day 1 of this 3-day tournament. The GTEV LHS Tournament hosted at Georgetown, Eastview, and Leander High School. Academy Bumblebees serve it, trailing 7-16. And that serve goes off the arms of Sadie McCauley for the point. So a point to the Bumblebees. Eight to 16 now. As Kambick sends it across, Ramirez dives and gets it up. And a free ball by Miller sent over by Georgetown. Academy will set it up. Set to the far side. The attack into the Georgetown block. And down for the kill. Give the kill to number 6, Martinez. And the lead cut down to 7 now, 9-16. Academy trails it here in set 2. Georgetown, 1 set 1. Kambick at the back. Send it across, and a service line violation by Kambick. And she was a good half foot over the service line. So that side out back to Georgetown. Free point for Georgetown, and they lead it by 8, 17-9. As Allison O'Shaughnessy will drop back to serve for the Georgetown Eagles from the near side. Floats it across, nice knuckleball up to the net. It's dunked back down by Mallory Miller. 18-9, Georgetown leads it. And Allie back to serve again for the Eagles. Nice and deep, played up. The attack into the block, and Academy will reset. Tries to dump it deep, but it's wide here on the near side. So an unforced error there. Nice thought process there. You thought she might have had it, but it's just wide of the near sideline for the unforced error. And a point to Georgetown. They lead it by 10 again, 19-9. O'Shaughnessy sends it across. Segovia up to the center, far side. The attack is going to be long and out. That one by Martinez again. And that one just too long. Nice set by Cameron Daniels for Martinez, but just a little too much oomph on that one. And now an 11-point lead as Allison O'Shaughnessy to serve again. Sends it across. Nice dying serve. Set. Free ball sent over. Ramirez up to O'Shaughnessy. Over to Mallory Miller. It's blocked at the net. Nice block there by Martinez. And number 11, that's Traore. Side out back to Academy, 10-20. They trail by 10. As number 4, Haley Sodick goes back to serve for the Bumblebees. Sodick serve into the net for a service error. And gives it right back over to Georgetown, 21-10 on the side out. And back goes Melody Miller. Sadie McCauley comes out on the front row for Georgetown as Addie Guido back in, joining Albright and Bernard. Miller sends the serve across, played up. The attack by Daniels is dug up, and Guido will tip it right over the double block. They tried to set up the block, and Guido read it, and a nice soft tip over the double block for the point. 22-10, Georgetown by 12, 3 points away from a 2-set sweep, and a perfect day in day one, 6-0. If they can finish this one off, Melody Miller from the middle of the back row sends it across. Set to the near side. That'll be an unforced error. Is it a double called there on Traore? She had stepped in for that second touch. So now Eagles just 2 points away from the closeout here in set number 2. Miller serve over to the far side, but wide for the service error. So that'll give a side out back to Academy. 23-11. Georgetown by 12. And back to serve goes the libero, Ella Segovia, for the Bumblebees. Mackenzie Bernard with the kill off the block and down for the side out. And the Georgetown Eagles have set point and match point as Mackenzie Bernard will go back to serve. Meisner comes on in the front row. Reagan Ramirez, the libero, off. Mackenzie Bernard sends it across. Tough ball there. They can't get it over, and that will be the set and the match for the Georgetown Eagles. 25-11. They beat the Academy Bumblebees, and Georgetown stays perfect on day one. 6 sets, 1-0 sets loss in their 3-match sweep of Little River Academy, Gerald and Robinson. They'll be the top seed out of pool number 2 for tomorrow. That'll be hosted back here at Georgetown High School. We'll be live on the air about 8:45 a.m. for the 9 o'clock match between the Georgetown Eagles and an unknown opponent right now. We'll have all that. You'll see it live on the Twitter link. We'll tweet it out here in a little bit with the link for tomorrow's game at 9 a.m. And so the Eagles are set to play as it stands now at 9 a.m., 11 a.m., and 2 p.m. in day 2 as they look to make a run towards the gold bracket on Saturday. Thanks for joining us. Sorry for the late start. The name should tell you it all. The first responder broadcasting. I got called back to duty to take care of some official business there back in the city of Austin and got here as quick as I could. But we'll be here all day tomorrow for all 3 matches, and we'll bring them live to you here on the SHN Sports Network. Thanks for joining us today. The Georgetown Eagles improved to 4-0 overall after a 3-match sweep here in day 1 of the Georgetown Eastview Leander High School Tournament. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back tomorrow morning, 8:45 pregame, 9 o'clock first serve. You're listening to All Things Lady Eagle Volleyball, brought to you by the Lady Eagle Volleyball Boosters here at Georgetown High School. Remember, it doesn't cost you a dime to be kind. Have a good night, everybody.